The person who helped you once, maybe they did a favor for you, starts acting warmer towards you. They become more respectful. They seem invested in you. Here is the uncomfortable part. It was not because of your charm that they started acting this way. It was because of the favor they did for you. Let me explain this to you, because once you understand this, you will never look at relationships in the same way again. Most of us grow up believing that if you want someone to like you, you should do something for them. You should give them something. You should help them. You should prove your value to them. That sounds like it makes sense, right? The way people think and feel is not always so simple. Sometimes people like you more after they help you. This is called the Ben Franklin effect. It is named after Benjamin Franklin, who had a person that did not like him. Of trying to impress this person, Franklin asked him for a small favor. He borrowed a book from this person. The person said yes. Franklin gave the book back, said thank you. After that, the person treated Franklin with warmth and respect. Why did this happen? It is because when someone does a favor for you, their brain starts asking a question. Why did I just help this person? The brain does not like it when things do not make sense. If I do not like you, why would I help you? So the brain changes the story. Oh, I must actually like this person. That is what happens when our brain tries to make sense of our actions. Once you understand this, you start to notice it everywhere. Think about the people you work with. There is that person who does not really talk to you. They seem distant. They seem neutral. One day you ask them for some advice, not something big, their opinion. They give you their advice. You say thank you. After that, something changes. They start talking to you often. They smile when they see you. They seem friendlier. They did not change because you did something to impress them. They changed because they invested in you. We value the things we invest in. This happens in friendships too. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you were doing everything to keep a friendship going? You were the one who was always calling. You were the one who was always helping. You were the one who was always showing up. It felt like the other person was not really invested. Sometimes, without realizing it, you made yourself the only one who was giving. You did not let the other person contribute. That is a problem. Because when someone contributes to you in a small way, they start to feel connected to you. That is powerful. Now, this is where it gets a little uncomfortable. If someone does not want to do favors for you, it might not be because they are busy. It might be because they do not want to feel close to you. Because when someone helps you, it creates a bond. Not everyone wants that bond. Let us look at this more closely. The first sign that the Ben Franklin effect is happening is when people become softer after they give you advice. Notice this. Advice is not information. It is investment. When someone gives you advice, they are putting a part of themselves into your life. After that, they want you to succeed. Because if you win, they feel good. They feel connected to you. Second, people defend those they help. Have you ever seen someone criticize a person and the person who helped them jumps in to defend them? That is because the brain defends what it has invested in. If I helped you, I must see good in you. Third, when people do favors for you again and again, it creates a strong bond. Think about mentors. The time they spend helping someone, the more attached they become. Not because the person is perfect, because they have invested time and energy. Energy creates attachment. Fourth, people remember those they have helped clearly. If someone asks you for help once, you might forget. If you help them with something meaningful, you will remember them. That is not random. The brain flags the things we have invested in as important. Fifth, when people work together, they become friendlier. Someone who is skeptical of you might agree to work with you on a project. After you work together, they are more likely to be friendly. It is not magic. It is the way our brains work. Sixth, people justify the time they spend on something emotionally. If someone spends an hour helping you, they do not want to think it was a waste of time. So they start to think you are worth it. That makes them like you more. Finally, gratitude makes everything stronger. Here is the mistake many people make. They receive help, just say thanks. They do not really think about it. They treat it like a transaction. When you express real gratitude, you make the other person feel good. You make them feel like they made a choice. You helped someone who's worthy. That feeling deepens the connection. Now let us look at this from a perspective. This does not mean you should ask people for favors all the time. People can sense when you are being needy. The Ben Franklin effect works best when the favor is small and respectful. It is about letting others contribute. Many strong people struggle with this. They think asking for help makes them weak. It is not weak to ask for help. It is actually the opposite. Refusing help can block intimacy. Because when no one is allowed to give to you, no one feels attached. Maybe that is why some relationships feel shallow. You never let anyone invest in you. You were always the one, the capable one, the helper. Now you are wondering why you feel alone. Let someone help you sometimes. Let them explain something to you. Let them recommend something to you. Let them feel useful. It does not make you weaker. It creates a bond. Here is the good part. You do not need to do something to impress someone to be liked. You do not need to tell them everything about yourself. You do not need to prove your worth all the time. Sometimes you just need to give someone the chance to contribute. Because people bond through shared effort, through participation, through exchange. So time you want to build a connection with someone, try something simple. Ask for their perspective. Ask for their insight. Ask for a favor. Watch how they respond. Not because you forced them to, because their brain wants to stay consistent with the story it is creating. And the story will become this: I helped them, so I must care about them. That realization changes everything.